Hello everyone, this is Sunblade and welcome to 5-9 Gaming, your source for news and updates for everything gaming related. As you saw in the title, we were at Gamescom this week, one of the biggest video game expos in the world in Cologne, Germany. Luckily it's very close to my home, so of course I paid a visit to this big event and actually had a chance to play Street Fighter 6 in the exclusive business area. For those who know me will not be surprised, I am a huge fan of the Street Fighter series, with Street Fighter 4 being my absolute favorite, which I played competitively for a while, so naturally I was very excited to give this news entry in the series a go. Couple infos before we dive in. I had about 20 minutes in the versus mode where I had to play someone who never played Street Fighter before and just wanted to have fun. This is actually quite important since Street Fighter 6 is way more accessible than its predecessors. But my point being, I couldn't test anything unfortunately. Also, the hard punch button did not work on the arcade stick I was using, so I couldn't do certain combos like the solar plexus strike into the Shoryuken, so in case you're wondering. It was the very first build of the game where I had the choice between 2 stages and 4 characters, being Luke, the face of the game, Ryu, Chun-Li and Jamie. Out of the 4 characters, I'm most comfortable with Ryu as of right now, so I went with him. Usually I play Bison and was never a need to play a shoulder character, but now that it seems that Bison won't make it into the game, at least for now, it's a good chance for me to practice with him, since I think I might actually play with this guy for once seriously. Not surprisingly, the basic concept is still the same. It's a 2D fighting game and you have 3 different punches and kicks and a throw. The light, medium and hard kick and punch. Of course, with certain motions you can do special moves like the Shoryuken and Hadouken, and we will definitely not forget about the super and ultra combos. As you might recall, every game in this series has some unique stuff you can do. In Street Fighter 4 for example, you have the focus attack that can be used as an offensive or defensive tool. You could even use it to extend your combos. You might know the FADC. Street Fighter 5 brought the V system to the table. Every character had a V skill that has a certain ability. For example, Bison could absorb fireballs with it and shoot them back. But most importantly, there was the V trigger, a state that gave you some unique powers. Again, as for Bison, he could chain several of his moves together for a giant combo, or Ryu got improved fireballs. Street Fighter 6 introduces the drive system. A system that allows you to do various actions. Very much like the V system, the drive system has its own bar right below your health bar. And what I really love about it is that you can use those moves right away and do not have to fill up your bar first, which makes the matches very exciting from the first round. Once the bar is empty, you enter a burnout state and cannot use the drive system until the bar has filled up again. I just talked about the focus attack. With the drive impact in Street Fighter 6, it returns in some fashion. By pressing hard punch and a hard kick together, your fighter charges up an attack and just before it connects, it can absorb every hit. So very similar to the focus attack in 4. I think it's a very powerful tool if used correctly, since you get pushed back on block quite a bit and in the corner you even crumble on block. So in Street Fighter 6 you definitely do not want to be in the corner, I guess. But watch out with this move, you can punish it really hard if you use it too often. Next up, we have the drive parry. You know the parry from Street Fighter 3, right? It's similar, but I think the parry from Ryu in Street Fighter 5 is way closer. If you parry correctly, you fill up parts of your drive gauge. And what's even better is that you can dash cancel out of the animation. You can even dash cancel out of your normals, allowing to extend your combos and allowing an offensive game plan even further. Sounds familiar? But yeah, this comes at a price. It costs like 3 bars to cancel out of your normal. So yeah, meter management is very important in this game. So yeah, keep this in mind. EX moves are back in form of the overdrive, and the alpha counter or V reversal comes back with the drive reversal. So you got a lot of offensive, but more importantly, defensive moves with the drive system. So after my time with the game, I would say that this is what Street Fighter 5 should have looked like. And you can do that stuff immediately. Really, again, I love it. So, I talked about accessibility too. There are 2 types of control schemes in the game. The modern and the classic type. For those people who didn't play fighting games for a very long time or didn't play them at all, should start with the modern control type. With that, you can do moves like the Shoryuken with 1 button press. Seriously. Before everyone freaks out, from my understanding, the classic control type rewards the players more. You can get more damage out of it if used correctly. Meaning, the modern control scheme isn't optimal and is used for fun. You don't have complete control over your character, since you only have 3 buttons for your basic moves instead of 6. I just talked about the light, medium, hard punch and kick, you only have like 3 buttons. Medium attack, hard attack and light attack, so that's a crux right there. Also, the preset combos aren't optimal as well, so as for now, I would say it's healthy for the game. So more players are getting into it and are not frustrated at all that they cannot pull off a Shoryuken or Hadouken. And last but not least, and this is completely new to the game, is the commentator system. You have the choice to enable live commentary, so you feel transported to a big tournament like EVO. Known commentators like James Chen and many others live commentate the matches in English or Japanese, and I think it's a really nice touch, since this game will play a big role in esports again, like its predecessor. Of course, Street Fighter 6 will be part of the CPT and EVO, so I think we're all gonna like what we're about to see at those tournaments. Alrighty, that covers everything I was allowed to see from the demo, but the game of course offers more. It has a single player story mode called World Tour, where you are in a hub world. So it seems Capcom has learned from their mistakes and are delivering a robust single player mode right away. Unfortunately, we do not have any further details about this yet. Now to the graphics. Street Fighter 6 has a completely new style. It's very colorful, especially when those drive impacts connect, and much like Street Fighter 5, it has some minor 3D elements to it. For example, when you finish your opponent off with a dragon punch in the air, the camera turns around slightly, and I am a sucker for this little stuff. At first I was very hesitant about the look of the game, but now that I played it, I'm happy about how it turned out. It's well on the eyes. Do I know something about a release date? I tried to get something out of my PR contacts, but they claim they do not know anything. But my guess would be that it comes out on February 17th next year, since it lines up well with the Street Fighter 5 release in 2016, and more importantly, and yeah, I think that's a factor here, it's Luke's birthday on a Friday, so yeah, my money is on that date. Much to my surprise, this game comes out on Xbox Series as well, so it's not console exclusive to PlayStation anymore. So yeah, that's definitely great. I'm definitely gonna get this title on my Xbox, and I hope a proper arcade stick releases with it. So yeah, I'm definitely going on a grind when this game comes out, and you will definitely see us on Twitch, twitch.tv/59gaming, so you definitely should check that out. And yeah, with that, I am finished with my first thoughts of Street Fighter 6, and yeah, very soon I'm going to play the game again, and yeah, if I got something for you, I'll definitely let you know. Until then, have a nice day, and I'll see you guys soon.